Which final man that ain't got time to shake your hand? Get that side check, put it in pockets like it's back. Going downtown.
First Light is the closest thing we'll ever get to a Flash video game. Unless DC ever put some money into a good Flash video game instead of trying to create a cinematic universe that just doesn't work. On the real though, you'll travel around the city from the Second Son game as Fetch, the Neon Light Queen as I call her. However, does it improve on the flaws of Second Son, or is it just remaining all the same flaws and adding on? We're gonna find out.
Huh?
Slow.
It's enough for a fresh start. We could use one. Shit, get out, get out! What? It's the cops.
Which final man that ain't got time to shake your hand? Get that side check, put it in pockets like it's back. Going downtown.
The neon powers are fucking fun, especially to travel around with. Dashing through the sky, running at hyperspeed by hitting these circles to enhance your speed, and then the pretty light shows that follow as you travel around both look cool and it's badass. Using the power to snipe or use them as like a turn type gun also work really well. You feel fast, you feel lethal, and like I said before, the coolest thing is you feel like a badass. Fetch remains an interesting character through the 5-hour adventure. Even if it's a prequel and you know her fate and also her brothers, you're still going to try to defy that. Watching her slowly evolve and become kind of like a murderer, but then try to turn back and she can't control herself, blah, 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 back and forth. It's interesting. And it's fun, too, obviously, as an awesome Neon Light Queen. Now, the bad begin with the side missions. None of them are very interesting, and while easy to complete, add very little to the game. You'll mostly either paint spray, do a little bit of a speed run to catch these ball of orbs, or just collect balls, or find these stupid cameras and destroy them. None of them are fun, and really, they're just repetitive. The game is also limited. It's cutting off half the city, and it runs less than 5 hours. Maybe 2 or 3 more if you want to complete the boring challenges, which brings me to the ugly, is the training and stupid challenges. It's cutting off your freedom. You're in this horrible, boring looking lab, and you're fighting off the same fucking enemies in waves. I mean, none of it is fun, and it's just annoying more than anything else. It is the worst part of this game by far.
Which final man that ain't got time to shake your hand? Get that side check, put it in pockets like it's back. Going downtown.
You're sitting there and you're like, wow, he sounds like he hates Infamous First Light. And I really didn't. It just had a few great moments and fun exploring, and the powers were cool. But everything else felt tacked on. And none of it was, again, sorry to keep using this word, fun. After, of course, the initial awesomeness of being the Flash. I just felt like it could have done more. And it was just a really easy DLC with basically a reskin and a few more powers. Comes up as an average game, and I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 because it is fun to use these powers and it has the fundamental ideas to be fun, but it doesn't nearly live up to the potential and is even worse of a disappointment than Second Son's was.
That was all me, and so was this.
Oh, please. She's the brains. You're just a lame, young, pink hair.
Put her on the phone.